No! Oh my god!
Oh my god!
Oh my
Mouse
god!
reaction.
アニメ「薬屋のひとりごと」を見た海外ファンの反応です。
Yes.
それから本日の予定ですが、午後に注視が行われますので。
ああ。おお。
何をお考えかは大体想像がつきますが、仕事のこともお忘れなく。
分かっている。
Damn. Chance or something more?
Ooh.
リハク様、どうしました？
困ったことが起きた。
Oh?
困ったことですか？
前に倉庫でぼやがあったろ。
おお。
同じ日に別の倉庫で盗みがあったみたいなんだ。
Same day.
あの時の騒ぎに乗じたとしか考えられない。
火事場泥棒ですか？何が盗まれたんです？人目を避けた方がいい話題か。
What could it be? Sneaky.
細具がなくなったんだよ。しかも一つじゃないらしい。
Oh.
そんなずさんな管理だったんですか？
いや、
That's a
俺
very
もわかんねえんだよ。
peculiar thing
ち
to
ょうど今
steal.
詳しい管理者がいなくてな。去年亡くなったらしいんだよ。
今の管理者は
What's
基本
going
把
on?
握しているのでしょ
それがちょっと前に食中毒になっちまったらしくて。
食中毒？
好物の海藻に当たったまんま意識が戻んなくて、
Hey.
仕
Oh.
事に復帰できねえ状態だから
The same
困っちまった
silly.
よ。
Could have been.
どこかで聞いた話。
Yup.
それってもしかして珍味好きの管理の話ですか？
なんで知ってるの？
Okay, it's the
Uh,
same.
okay.
ありまして。
ぼやと同時に起きた窃盗。
All of it's tied together.
倉庫の管理者は同じ時期に食中毒で不在。
偶然にしては不可解だ。
その去年亡くなった管理者はどのような方でしたか？
Oh my god.
堅物で有名なおっさんだったのは覚えてる。
Oh my god.
名前が出てこねえ。甘党だったとか。
Wait, wait, wait. The one with the salt?
もしかして後年様ではないでしょうか？
あ、それだそれ。っておい、なんでお前知ってんだよ。
She was involved in
いろいろ
everything.
ありまして以前人子様から聞いた甘党の堅物交換
Why?
塩の過剰摂取で死んだ男だ。俺が全て偶然の重なり？一つ一つ
If these are all connected,
もし
that's crazy.
何かの目的のためにわざと引き起こされたものだとしたら。
ジョーちゃんから預かってたこれなんだけどよ。
おお、親の時の。
Yes.
返そうとしたら持ち主に突き返されちまってよ。いらないってさ。
上等な品なので大切なものかと思ったのですが。
どっかの官女にもらったらしいんだ。
Court lady?
官女にですか？
変だと思わないか？なんで倉庫番にわざわざこんなもんやるんだ。倉庫番のやつ、暗い中一人で歩いてた官女を場外まで送って行ってやったらしいんだよ。その時に礼でもらったんだ。
That's
こんな立派なものをもらったらすぐに使いたくなるかもしれませんね。ぼやを起こして警備が薄くなった隙に別の倉庫に忍び込む。初めからそれを狙って官女が倉庫番にキセルを渡したとしたら。李白様、その官女って？
ああ、一応詳しく聞いたんだが、
襟待ちをして顔が隠れていたらしい。
もしかするとあらかじめ顔を隠していたのかもしれませんね。
ああ、ただ女にしては上背があって、なんか薬の匂いが
She knows. Yeah. She knows instantly who that is.
Smelled like medicine. It's the
身長からしてお前じゃないのは分かってるんだが、心当たりはないか？
薬の匂い、長身の官女。
憶測で物を言っちゃいけないよ。
さっき挙げた事故や事件の他に何か不可解なことはなかったでしょうか？
そう言われてもな。
偶然が2つ重なることはよくあります。3つ重なることもあるでしょう。そうした偶然がいくつも重なってやがて必然になった時、ここにその長身の官女に似た人物がいたらどうでしょうか？これで水霊という官女が浮かび上がったところで関係ない話だ。
なるほ
Siri.
ど。お前は見た目によらず賢いな。
I love the dog tail. It's perfect.
李白様は見た目通りバカ力なのでもう少し手加減してください。
He's just beating her up. Oh, yo.
楽しそう。
He's jealous.
楽しくありませんけど。
Yo, he's scared of him.
あの武漢とは随分仲が良いようだな。
どうでしょうか。
Jinshi has such bad FOMO.
私に話を聞きに来ただけのようです。
Oh, he's so
様に
precious.
も関係がないとは言い切れない。詳しくお話ししてもよろしいでしょうか。
Oh. Cool.
妙なつながりがあったものだな。
はい。
それで何があると思う？
わかりません。一つの事件を確実にというより、いくつか罠を仕掛けてどれかが成功すればよいという具合にも見えます。
他にも仕掛けてある可能性があると。
And that's why they've set off so many. Maybe it was only supposed to be one, but they couldn't get everything that they needed at the time.
まだ偶然が重なっただけの可能性も捨てきれません。
I don't think they're
乗り気で
coincidences.
はないのか？
乗り気？私は単なる下女ですので、言われた仕事を行うだけです。
ならこういうのはどうだ？
先日交易商人のところを回った時、面白いものが出ていると聞いてな。
こういう名だったんだが。
You know, this is something she would love.
薬の一種であり牛。
Wow.
1000いるうちの1頭しかないとされる薬の最高級品。
One in 1,000 cows?
くれるというのか、本当か、嘘じゃないだろうな。
You wanted her excited.
You're on the desk, girl.
She's literally on this table, on this desk.
失礼しました。
I love her so much.
本当にいただけるのでしょうか。
仕事次第だ。情報は逐一やろ
わかりました。ジンス様の思うままに。
う。ということでガオシュン、手配を頼む。
Oh, that's so funny.
Gosh, that's the deal.
食中毒を起こした缶はレイブのものだったの。レイブとは確か教育や外交を司る部署だったはずだが。
Jinshi's preparing for a
真
ritual.
面目にしていれば。
ここに置いておくぞ。
ありがとうございま
That's
す。
a lot of reading.
いや、何かわからないことがあればいつでも聞いてくれ。
これはどんな感触ですか？
お？ああ、これは祭事を司っているんだよ。
Lacan brought up ritual tools.
何か書き物はありますか？
祭事、食中毒の缶も。
後年様も祭事に関わる管理だった。そしてあのキセル騒ぎがより確実に最後を盗み出すためのものなら、偶然に見せかけられたこれらの事件が重なり合う必然が起こる場所があるはずだ。ここまで手をかけて盗んだ細具が使われるとすれば、祭事でもそれなりの規模。
Purification ceremony, maybe.
中止以上だろう。
I think it has to do with Jinshi and who he is.
そういえば、ジンシ様もよくみそぎをしていた。
祭事に興味があるなら、ここにいいものがあるぞ。
What are we gonna learn from this?
これは祭事上の絵ですか？
ああ、海底の西の端にある早球団って言ってな。
なかなか変わった作りだろう。天井に大きな柱をぶら下げているんだ。中央の祭壇の上にはヒレが垂れ下がっていて、毎回柱を下ろして祝いの言葉を足していくんだ。
What a beautiful room.
お詳しいのですね。
ああ、恥ずかしながら書庫に来る前はレイブでもっとちゃんとした仕事をしていたのさ。上に余計なこと言ったらこちらに飛ばされてしまってね。
Whoa.
How fickle court politics can be.
問題ないみたいで安心したよ。こんな風に天井から柱をぶら下げるだろ。それが大きなものだから、もし落ちたらと思うと心配で、強度について進言したらこんな場所に飛ばされてしまったんだ。
確かに恐ろしい話だ。
They're planning to kill
も
someone
し
with it?
柱を固定する金具が壊れて天井から柱が落ちてきたら、一番危ないのは真下にいる祭事を行う者。やんごとなき方が犠牲になる。
Jinshi's performing the ceremony.
Yo, we have a crime that's about to happen.
And it'll just look like an accident.
一体どの
Yeah.
細具が盗まれたんだ。そんな重要な細具がなくなれば必ず作り直すはず。作り直す。
Make a new one! Oh my god!
この会場で次に祭事が行われるのはいつですか？
いつって、ああ、ちょうど今日だ。
Today? Oh fuck!
予想が
Is
正し
this
ければ
all an assassination
これは長い
attempt
時間
on
をかけて練
Jinshi?
られた計画のはず。一つ一つは確実じゃない。でもいくつも仕掛けることでどれかが重なり合う。そしてようやくここまで結びついた。
Who?
あくまで予想だ。予想に過ぎない。
Yeah, but you're usually pretty
その
right.
予想が的中していたとしたら。
Go, Mao Mao. You have to get all the way to the top there?
Dodge him! Go under his legs!
何をしている
Kick him!
通してください。
ダメだ
緊急事態です。
お前のよ
Oh
うな下女
no.
が祭事に口を出す気か
もっともだ。こちらはただの下女で何の権力も持たない。で、何か起こった後では遅い。
It's the fact that she doesn't even know that it's Jinshi. She just knows it's someone that's in harm's
命の危
way.
険があります。祭事を取りやめてください。
お前が決めることじゃない言いたいことがあるなら投書箱に文を入れるところから始める
No,
のだ
things
な
need to happen right
それ
now.
では間に合いません。あの祭壇には致命的な欠陥が見つかりました。誰かが工作した可能性があります。ここで私を中に入れなければ後悔することになりますよ。こうして私が危険を解いているのにそれを拒んだのであれば、あ、もしかしてそういうことですか。なるほど、あなたは私を邪魔してこれを待っているのですね。つまり工作した輩とつながっているとか。
Oh shit!
Whoa!
Holy shit. Oh my god.
Dude, what the freak?
Shit, that's not gonna work on him, Mao Mao.
気を失いそうだ。こんな小娘にあんな物言いをされたら腹が立つだろう。
She's gonna get up and run, isn't she? Even though she's about to lose consciousness.
わざとそう仕向けたのだから仕方ない。
To make a scene? Did they
騒い
start?
でもダメか。こんな小さな騒ぎでは祭
She's
事は止ま
gonna
らない。
push through it. Oh, Mao Mao!
したことはない。まだ気を失うわけにはいかない。中にやんごとな君の方がいらっしゃるのでしょう。何か起きたら飛ぶのはあなた方の首ではありませんか。祭事を中断しろとは言いません。私を見逃してください。偶然ネズミが入ったとでも言って。それなら飛ぶのは私の首だけで済むでしょう。
Oh
お前の
god.
の言葉を信じろというのか
Holy shit, Lacan!
No, oh my god.
Oh my god!
Mao Mao's reaction.
fucking cry.
Uh-oh.
あなた様は
No freaking way, man.
それにしても年若い娘を殴るとはどういうことだろうね。怪我をしているじゃないか。
Oh, you're fucked. That's his daughter. You're screwed, my guy.
ともかくその娘の言う通りに
She knows.
She knows it's him.
私が責任を取るよ。
誰がいるのか見たくもない。こんな測ったようなタイ
Yup.
ミングで。いや、今はそんなことを気にしている。
I don't think Laken's out to hurt Jinshi. I think it just looks like he might be. Because why would he let Mao Mao through if he wanted Jinshi to be hurt?
She's really pushing it away, pushing it out. It doesn't matter who this voice belongs to.
カオシュン様にでも頼んで、すべて終わったらゆっくり弱みをさせてもらおう。その前に首をはねられないようにしないと。
The score is amazing.
Go on, Bao Bao. Oh fuck, it's creaking.
Is she gonna see Jinshi? Is this him?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh!
Oh, she's gonna save him. Oh my god!
Oh my god!
Oh my god. I can't believe this.
Mao Mao.
間に合った。
Whoa, she got cut.
Oi.
Does she recognize the voice?
She's now gonna know.
Oh
my god, Mao!
それどころじゃないだろ。どうしたんだ。その顔は。
She was trying to get to you. She didn't even know it was you, but still.
Jinchi doesn't even care that he was about to die.
Oh my, she's probably so dizzy because she got hit on the head.
Yeah.
おいおい、しっかりしろ。目を覚ませ。おいおい、しっかりするんだ。おいおい。
Yo, that was crazy, the timing of everything.
Look at Lacan.
And the fact this is all supposed to be private, no one's supposed to know who he really is, but he doesn't fucking care because Mao Mao matters more.
Who wants to kill Jinshi? Him?
My heart, y'all. Who wants to harm Jinshi is the question. It all seems like it's pointing to Laken, though. Maybe the look on his face is concern for Mao Mao, but he can't show it because it would seem odd because he doesn't know her. Oh no. Poor girl. My girl was so brave.
She just saved his life.
Oh my god.
He's so mad. Oh my god. Actually, he probably has a range of emotions. What the fuck? Oh my god, you guys. I needed a deep breath after that. That's freaking crazy. Y'all, what an episode. I am overwhelmed. Mama saved Jinshi. Holy crap. Someone was trying to kill him. Who was it though? Who was trying to kill him? I'm at a loss for words. I don't know where to begin. Poor Jinshi. Y'all, Jinshi literally almost dies. And the first thing that he's worried about when he sees Mamo is the fact that she's all beat up. He's like, what happened to you? Yes, I almost just died. Someone almost just assassinated me. But what's wrong? He was so worried. He didn't care about anything else except for Mama in that moment. Walking out, carrying her. He probably feels such a range of emotions, but I feel like the first thing that I see on his face, even though he was expressionless, was anger. Like he probably feels so much anger for what happened to Mamo. And also maybe guilt too, the fact that this happened to her and he's the one that's like supposed to protect her in a way, you know? I'm not sure how to feel about Locken, you guys. Like, it's good that he helped Mamo. He helped her get through there. Mamo did say that this felt very planned out, like him showing up there. And so part of me is like, was this planned out from him? What was he expecting Mamo to do? What was he expecting for Jinshi? Why did he look so shocked at the end there? Like, is he shocked that they both came out alive? Or is he shocked that Mamo was hurt like that? I don't know. I just have so many questions. I feel sick. My chest hurts. This is insane. I love this show. Okay. Someone important was in there having a ritual. Oh, look who it is. And whoever planned all of that, every incident that has happened that Jinshi and Mao Mao together have been working on to solve, how they were all connected. Like the realization I think also that Jinshi probably has
she was abused. She like put her life on the line to save his life. And so he's probably thinking about all of that. Who hit her? The fact that she found everything out and she was like, so can I have my reward now? Can I have my present right before losing consciousness? He's also probably thinking like, I was just almost killed. There's someone here trying to take my life. He's absolutely directly related to the Emperor himself. The way that he holds her face and looks at her like she is the most precious thing to him in his entire life. Yeah, and she's just like, wait a minute, what was going on? Allah. And this moment too, he's not bowing. Like what is Locken doing? Why is he just standing there? And what is with the look on his face? What the fuck? What is going on, man?
Oh my god, that was an insane episode. Why was that so intense?
Yeah, what happened? It was like slowly and then it just shot up. Like they start building up so quickly.
Yeah, I don't know why that was so emotional for me when Mama ran in.
Yeah.
Because like she didn't know who was in there. Like she didn't know it was gonna be Jinshi, right?
Yeah.
And like I think it's just like the extent that she would go to just because she recognizes that someone was in danger.
Yeah.
And it was like a noble too.
Yeah.
Like I don't know, does that come from like her whole struggle, like her power dynamic struggle, where like she recognizes that the noble is like above her? Like I don't know if like I'm reading too far into it, but that's like what it felt like to me, because it's like she didn't recognize the noble. Why do you care? Why even go to that extent, right? And she has like this hatred towards nobles given like her history and past, right? So the fact that she would go to that extent,
Because then her dad told her not to base things on whatever she thinks, right? This was one of those situations where it could have been fake, but she still decided to take the chance anyways.
Yeah.
And it was true, right? That's crazy that the guard just like swung at her.
Yeah.
She could have been killed on the first hit. That was like so hard.
Right on the head as well. Like she got
right
her
at the
knocked.
temple.
Oh yeah.
That was crazy. That guy's insane.
So someone's trying to kill.
Yeah, what is going on?
It's not scary, right? They made it seem like it was her, but maybe she's just acting on behalf of somebody else. It could be, right?
Yeah.
Because I don't see why she would want to kill Jinshi, but I don't know their relations right now.
Would it be Lakan? What was his face at the end? Like he was
shocked.
He was
right?
so shocked. Like something did happen, or like what? Like why? Why was his face like that? He knows Jinshi's position, right? He wouldn't be shocked on that, or like what? He saw his daughter get hit.
Yeah, I don't know why he's suddenly shocked. Maybe the relationship that they have. Maybe he thought Mao Mao to Jinshi was just like how he thinks of Mao Mao, which is just like someone he could buy or purchase, so doesn't really care about. But the fact that Jinshi walked out carrying her means that the relationship is more than just servant and master.
If he's a prince, he's carrying a servant girl.
Yeah.
Like the guards.
It could be. And like, I don't know if Lakan realizes that Jinshi genuinely cares for Mao Mao. He might see it as like Jinshi is another guy like him who just sees like the servants as people like they can use or have like power over. Yeah, exactly. So I don't know. Could that be it?
Even though he probably doesn't like him, probably didn't go through the extent to kill him.
Yeah, I don't think so. I don't see how he would benefit. I feel like it's probably somebody else, but
Someone
I'm not sure.
hates Jinshi? I don't think the show has shown someone yet. Unless it's the Emperor trying to get rid of the prince or something. Like, I don't know.
Yeah. Or like if Jinshi actually is Ado's son and someone is aware of his real identity.
Yeah, that would be even crazier. Yeah, what?
That was such a good episode.
That was a great episode.
I love that.
Just everything coming together. I'm just like, oh my god, all these little stories and mysteries.
Yeah.
And then we just like move on.
I know. I was so
What did you write down earlier?
Guys, because I forgot when I was reviewing one of the edits, I'm like, she has blue eyes and she's tall for a girl. She could be the one who did that poisoning that we keep getting sneak peeks about it. And I totally forgot to bring it up until they brought up the salt guy again. I'm like, oh my god, I wanted to say that because I've been the whole time been theorizing that was a girl anyways who did it.
You did, I think you did say that.
Yeah.
I thought it was originally the servant girl who drowned.
Right.
But then, yeah, I don't know, I kept like theorizing who else it could be. And then
So the guy that likes sweets that was poisoned with the salt.
The seaweed.
The seaweed guy. The explosion.
Yeah.
And the brothers, maybe they made the tools?
Yeah, I think they were the ones that made the tools because in order to get the shop like back up and running, maybe they had to create the tools, so she needed that done. I don't know, like it makes sense. She needed some people out of the way, but I feel like...
Do we know how the dad died?
I don't... He died because he was breathing in the metals, I think. That they,
he said just...
But I think like some of the deaths could have been like sacrificial because it was weird that she joked about resurrecting someone.
Yeah.
Yeah, because, okay, so we know the explosion one, she gave the pipe so that it would cause an explosion so that she could steal.
Mm-hmm.
But, yeah, I'm trying to figure out, like, how the other two incidents help with this plan.
It was like she's saying it could have been sacrifices because they had to do with ceremonies.
Well, I think some of them wasn't one, like, the one that ate the seaweed, like, a guard or something? He was, like...
He was the ceremonial manager.
Oh, the manager. So
but he was the one who replaced the one that died, the salt guy.
But he would have been keeping track of the tools.
Probably, is why.
So with him out of the way, nobody was keeping track, so she was able to steal them.
Yeah, because she's like, why does no one know what was stolen and stuff?
And then the guy who got demoted. Do you think he had a hand in that?
Oh, the guy that got demoted.
Because, like, luckily for him, MVP of the episode besides Mao Mao, like, knowing, like, oh, yeah, I got demoted basically for calling out.
He should get promoted now for calling out in the first place.
She
would never have, like, it would have been too late if he'd never even said anything.
Yeah. That's true, too. Right. Interesting.
I love how everything ties together.
Me too.
When Lacan appears behind Mao Mao, immediately I'm like, fuck. Lacan is trying to use his authority to let Mao Mao get through so that there's an IOU that Lacan has over Mao Mao. Potentially. That was my first thought of it. And then once the actual scene plays out and Mao Mao pushes Jinchi out of the way, Jinchi has nothing but concern and like bewilderment of Mao Mao being there and her and wondering why her face is the way that it is, which is amazing and I want to talk about more. But in terms of Lacan, Jinchi carrying Mao Mao out himself is one, I think, shocking enough to see the care that Jinchi has for Mao Mao. And Jinchi isn't just using Mao Mao as a pawn or as just like a throwaway thing or a toy. Mm-hmm. It's genuine care. I also don't think Lacan knew that in the slightest that Mao Mao was going to get hurt. I think that throughout this episode, it gave me the evidence and confirmation of the care and genuine care that Lacan has for Mao Mao, whether we like it or not. And because of that, I think he was shocked that he let Mao Mao get hurt. I think he was like just taken aback in the moment.
We have to think about the two faces. The face he makes at the guard after what happened to Mao Mao in terms of Mao Mao getting hit across the face, and then the face he makes when Jinchi's walking out of the building with Mao Mao in his arms. The first face is the definite read is...
It's what Mao Mao gave to Jinchi last episode.
He's angry about you hitting his daughter.
Yeah.
Like, he literally even's like, he says, like, you hit a young girl, but, like, by the look on his face, he's clearly, like, peeved off that you just hit his daughter and blood is coming out of her. So, okay. Lacan so I feel like very confirmed, I would say at this moment, that Lacan, while he knew what was gonna happen here, but he is not to blame for these conspiracies that have all linked
I
up.
completely agree. I think
He was able to piece it together is what I'm gathering from this.
Yes.
But what I was going to say is I think this highlights the true arc of his character. We're already being given this idea that he is a character that did not act. And we're being told through Mao Mao's character from the very beginning that she shouldn't act on conjecture. She shouldn't act on conjecture. We're giving her birth father figure and her adopted father figure both seemingly the type to not just jump in on conjecture, you know, and telling her that and or them not doing it themselves. And what we're seeing is the difference between how Lacan lived his life and how Mao Mao and Jinshi are showing that they will live theirs. Like Mao Mao, she pieced this all together. It's like Mao Mao is the second chance. Lacan regrets his past actions, his inactions in the past. There are things that he wants to make up for. Mao Mao is doing what Lacan wished he had done. She is running in there. She is speaking on conjecture. She is doing things to save other people and not being worried about her own safety and self-preservation. Mao Mao even says, behead me.
Yeah.
Like she even says that. And I think that it's really cool what's happening in terms of like, we're like you said, what was it, like 5D chess?
Yeah.
It's like this story is written in that way. Like Lacan and his actions here are an exact replica to his story that we've been given.
Do you think part of the reason, didn't we get a line the other episode from Lacan to Jinshi about what will her reaction be when she finds out?
Mm-hmm.
Like that could have been yet another idea if Lacan knew of what the interaction to be was going to look like.
Mm-hmm.
But I think Lacan might be one of the coolest incorporations of a herring in a story that I've seen so far. I think somebody who is an obvious question mark, like holy shit, he could be that big red flag or not.
Mm-hmm.
I think the execution of his character is so fucking perfect that they have suspended me in a sense of anxiety towards him until this moment. At this moment, I'm thinking the worst possible scenarios of what happened between Lacan and Mao Mao for fucking 6 episodes now. Now, I think that there's a chance that Mao Mao's mom got pregnant, she was the mastermind behind her own pregnancy. I think that if there was a mastermind, if it wasn't just 50-50,
yeah.
I think that her and Lacan were probably in love with each other. Mm-hmm. It was a direct parallel to what we had with the, courtesan that we saw earlier on in the series.
Oh, Lady Fuyu?
Yeah, I think that through devaluing her own value, she ended up catching syphilis down the line and something snapped and I don't know. She's a big question mark for me, what happened to her emotionally, but I think that there are very little question marks now for me in terms of Lacan.
Mm-hmm.
And I love it to death. I think that he's such a fascinating character.
I wonder if she's going to continue to gaslight herself that Jinshi isn't noble. I wonder if she's going to continue denying it, because even then she's like, why is he here? Even though she knew that the person she had to save was of incredibly high noble status. So she's going to have to connect the dots and believe it at some point. She keeps gaslighting and talking herself out of it. But it's the fact that she didn't even know who it was. But her drive and need to protect people around her pushed her to take that risk, even if it meant sacrificing her own life in the process. She constantly talks about not caring about others and not being able to feel love or affection. She is the most unreliable narrator ever. It's great because every action contradicts her own perspective of herself. But I think that is tied to not knowing her mother and not knowing that she was really wanted by her birth parents. It's damaged her sense of confidence. Why is Jinshi being targeted? And the question is he being targeted because he is the Emperor's son, or is he being targeted because they think he's the Emperor's brother? Do they know the truth of Jinshi's origin? But regardless, whether they know that he's Aldua's and the Emperor's son, or whether they know him as the Emperor's younger brother, he is the heir. So he is a legitimate target, a legitimate threat for them to undermine the power and authority of the throne, because if they take Jinshi out and then they target the Emperor, there is no one else to inherit, because girls cannot inherit in this time frame. So that would pave the way for someone else to supplant the Emperor and start their own dynasty. That's a way of consolidating your own power. But who? I don't think it's Laken. I think all the signs in this episode are meant to make us think that it's Laken, but I don't think it's Laken. I think Laken and his connection with the warehouse and all those incidents is meant to make us think that he is behind Jinshi being targeted. Different situations that look connected at first glance but are actually not connected when you delve into it. As we're saying, it's like several small coincidences that form like a larger picture, but I think we're not seeing the full picture, obviously. I think perhaps Laken was maybe trying to delay the ceremony, but it makes him look suspicious. It makes it look like he wants to harm Jinshi. I think the look on his face could be read as concern for Mao Mao, knowing that she's severely harmed and unconscious, but he can't show concern. He can't follow up and make sure that she's okay. He has to pretend that he doesn't know her. It kind of looks like the pain of a father trying to like restrain themselves. So I think this episode is maybe setting up some red herrings that we automatically presume that it's Laken, and that we start jumping to conjecture, but that's not the full picture. That it looks like it's Laken, the evidence seems to point towards Laken, but there's more to it than that. I think it looks like Laken's involved, but Laken's actually not involved, and that we're looking at it from that point because everything seems to point to him, but we'll learn that it's actually someone else, because as we heard Mao Mao say, placing numerous traps everywhere, some are bound to work and overlap, and finally it connected to this. So basically not every trap or plan may have been the one designed to happen here, but it's all led to this point. It's all helped lead to this. I feel like it could be a red herring. I think it wants us to think that it's Laken and wants us to think that he's out to kill Jinshi because he has that kind of tension with him and that love-hate relationship with him, especially because he brought Mao Mao to the rear palace and he didn't want Mao Mao to be here. So I think it's trying to make us look that way, but we'll realize that it's not actually Laken, and perhaps Laken could have been involved in attempting to thwart whoever it is trying to harm Jinshi. Maybe was trying to set traps of his own, or was maybe trying to make things more difficult in an attempt to delay things so that he could try and find out who it was. And his plans have just coincided with the plans of whoever's trying to assassinate Jinshi. I just don't think it's Laken. But I hope Mao Mao's okay. Poor Jinshi. I love, again, that he just didn't care. Who knows now what his position is and how high up he is, because the only thing that mattered was getting Mao Mao to safety and getting her the help that she needed. Bless her. And it's the image of the blood trail behind him, which is almost symbolic that the path he's walking on is paved by blood, because this will not be the only attempt on his life, and he likely has had attempts on him before, especially considering his status. So I think it's meant to allude to the fact that we're not going to see the last of people trying to harm Jinshi, that this is the path to many acts that will have violent ends and also potentially violent consequences. I think poor Jinshi is really in for it at the moment. We'll hopefully start to get some more context clues as to who it is that's trying to harm Jinshi. I think this episode is supposed to kind of maybe be a warning for us not to speak on conjecture and jump to assumptions, because assumptions are dangerous, and that we'll eventually learn the truth.
I'm gonna be real, guys. I don't have a lot to say because I need to immediately watch the next episode. What I will say is that I was right. That was Jinshi, and he was having a ceremony. They teased it in the last episode with his diet and how he was cleaning himself and everything. I can't believe that everything is connected though. And Mao Mao is so smart, and the way that everything was just timed perfectly. I think it was so bold of Mao Mao, and you kind of have to be in that moment. If a noble's life is on the line, she talked to that guard in a way that he did not think was appropriate, and yeah, he snapped and hit her, and her, oh my god, I just need to know what happens next. I need to know what happens after all of that. But yeah, Mao Mao jumped in and saved his life. And I want to see the conversation that happens after this. I want to see them talk about it. I'm wondering if Mao Mao is going to deduce as much. Like, I wonder if Mao Mao is going to actually figure out who he is. And I wonder if we're going to get verification or like an actual explanation about who he is in the next episode, or hopefully by the end of season 1. I don't know, but yeah, I'm excited and I'm looking forward to seeing what that is, because that was, I mean, come on. I feel like at this point we all know and we're just waiting for the anime to say it. So stop, just say it, verbally confirm it, please. I feel like with the reveal of both Jinshi and who they really are in their past, and then Mao Mao and who she really is in her past, like they're both mysteries that are slowly being revealed simultaneously. It's so fascinating.
What the heck, man? The way the first half of the episode was building up, you did not see this crazy thing happening. Yeah. It was like, ceremony is today, and then she just went.
And I wonder if Jinshi now feels responsible too, because he's the one that set her on this whole mission thing, right?
Indirectly, he saved himself.
He saved himself by hurt her, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Holy, dude, that guard is done, man.
Yeah.
What was Lakan's face towards him? Like, was he trying to intimidate, or was he actually serious? Does he actually care for her? Like, I'm so... I don't understand. Like, he's a scummy guy, but like... What do you think? He's just trying to intimidate him?
He's so weird. I have no idea what he thinks of Mao Mao. Maybe because she is his
daughter
that he does feels some kind of like responsibility towards her,
right?
But it's like it's twisted. It's like we as the viewers are never gonna accept him as the father because of like what he did. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and Mama doesn't even want to turn around to see.
Yeah,
so technically she knows it's him. She knows the voice. She does not want to accept that it's him back there. But he's still helping her.
Yeah, he is. Man, it's gonna be so...
God.
It's such a...
It's weird.
Complicated and weird.
Right?
Yeah.
I hate the guy, but the guy helps Bao Mao, and it's like, fuck.
Yeah.
Like, does he care? Does he not? Like, I don't know.
I think in a way he does, because he's going through like such extent to try and get her back. But like, I don't know what he wants. Like, does he think that Mao Mao is just gonna accept him as the father? Because he should know that.
That's true.
She'll never do that. So it's like, what does he want?
This is the best. This is one of the best episodes of the series, hands down. It was phenomenal. It was perfect. Like, it was a masterclass. This is amazing.
I know that when I rewatch it, I'm gonna pause on facial expressions. Like, we've gotten great facial expressions from Mao Mao in the past that I have wanted to look back at, but in this episode, Lakan and Jinshi's facial expressions, I'm gonna rewatch and I'm gonna pause and I'm gonna pause on each one of them, especially after the tackling him out of the way.
I think on my second watch of this episode, at 12 minutes and 30 seconds in, when Mao Mao is about to start running, I will start weeping. With confirmation of what Mao Mao's doing and the fact that she ends up saving Jinshi and how much she puts into it, I think I would not be able to stop myself from crying like a ridiculous amount once seeing what Mao Mao is about to go through to get that done. It's phenomenal.
I mean, maybe there is a chance that part of her in her heart knew that it could be him.
You would like that.
Because she knew that he might be there. She knows and is aware that he's participating in ceremonies. She's been told, last episode, she was told, we're eating vegetarian. We have to do these things because Jinshi is participating in ceremonies. So like, there could be some of it that it's like the what if of, you know that this person you care about is going to be in the room where it happened.
Do you think we would have been told that narratively?
No, I don't think
like
we
an
needed
inner
to.
monologue?
If it's true, and she did have like a part, like I feel like if it's a part in your heart that worries about that, it's not necessarily something that you are thinking consciously.
I could imagine like not saying this story would do it, but in a romance, like at the second that Mao Mao was about to lose consciousness after getting hit in the face, it could be like a, what if it's Jinshi, and that could be the one thing to push forward if they wanted to go with the route that Mao Mao knew it was Jinshi, But I think it's better for her character that she doesn't just boil down to romance. Oh, definitely.
Because it's better for her character that no matter who was the one that was going to die, she
will
would
put her life on the line.
Risk beheading to save them. Because the last thing you want when you have a strong female lead is for them to boil down just to wanting the attention and the love from a man.
1000%.
Like that is not what I want for Mao Mao. I want her to fall in love with Jinshi at her own pace and I get to watch it, but I don't want her, I want her to stay true to herself. And the fact that she'd run in regardless of who it was that was gonna get hurt, it shows me that the person that wrote this story cares to keep Mao Mao intact and true to herself and the integrity there of like this character.
今回の海外リアクターさんたちの反応はいかがでしたか？薬屋の独り言1期19話。今回は衝撃と考察が止まらない回でしたね。ぼや騒ぎ、細具の盗難、官僚の死、食中毒。これまでバラバラに見えていた事件がただの偶然ではなく、すべて一つの計画につながっていました。今までの事件が伏線となって回収された衝撃に、海外ファンもかなり驚いていましたね。そして今回注目した部分はラカンの登場です。タイミングよくあの男が登場し、事件の首謀者なのか、味方なのか、別の目的があるのか、リアクターさんたちもかなり意見が分かれてましたよね。今回の伏線回収の衝撃に加えて、新たな謎まで残していく展開に考察が止まらない回だったと思います。皆さんはどう思いましたか？コメント欄で教えてください。ご視聴ありがとうございました。これからも動画を投稿していくので、チャンネル登録と高評価をしてくれたら嬉しいです。また見てね。